How we now understand the light is a history of many heroes. Here, I'll talk about some of them. The first one to introduce is Ibn al-Haytham. From the 11th century, he is the man responsible for the scientific method. We owe him a lot. He made an experiment and he came to the conclusion that the light moves in straight lines. So he found out how images are made. The smaller the hole to the light pass, sharper the image gets. This was essential to the developing of the telescopes. Moving to the 17th century, Isaac Newton, one of the greatest geniuses that has ever lived, also experimented with light, and he found out that the white light is a composition of lights, seeing what he called spectrum of light. Violet has a bigger distortion and has the higher frequency. So, when we see a red flower, it's because it absorbs all the colors and reflects red to our eyes. In the next century, William Herschel made one experiment to check if different colors carry more heat than others. What amazed him was that his control in the shadow under the red light was warmer. He discovered the infrared radiation. We began to understand there is much more in the cosmos that our eyes can see. This is the complete spectrum of light that we know, and there is something even more interesting in the spectrum. A little later in the same century, Joseph Verhoeven, an orphan, made a major discovery. Now that one goes to the governments everywhere in the globe, this man could only study because his prince, Maximilian from Bavaria, helped him. How many brilliant minds do you think we lose? Well, he zoomed the spectrum and he found out that there are some black lines there. And he wondered, what are they? Each element we found has a different, specific behavior, absorbing or releasing a certain quantity of energy. That is what makes the black traces. Each element makes different marks in the spectrum. This one, the simplest and the more abundant in the universe, is the hydrogen. The importance behind that is for another story. For now, to finish, someone we heard of. Einstein. This man also did a lot, and he figured out some important things. I shall not add my speed to the speed of light. We frequently move in different speeds from one another, and yet we get to see everything perfectly happening at the same time, because we don't add our speed to the speed of light. And also, nothing moves as fast as light. We can accelerate particles very close to it, but never as fast as light. But why? It seems we still have unsolved mysteries behind the light. Maybe someone among you watching this right now will stand in the shoulder of giants and see what no one has ever seen.